Right now what we're doing is we're out on the Twin Lakes here over by Clifton, Idaho, where we do all the manufacturing. And since we have a frozen lake, we've been told that there's a good 2 feet of ice, so we thought it'd be great to bring the tent out here and put it on the ice. The guys behind me are working on the tent. It's a fantastic tent. This is our 24-foot model, meaning it's 24 feet in diameter. And when it's done, it's going to be 14 feet tall. That gives you about 425 square feet of living space. It'll be an impressive structure when we're done. The whole thing here is there are no second chances. When you set up this tent, it's because you have to set up this tent. The large earthquake over in Nepal decimated the country. We heard about it on the news probably for what, 2-3 weeks? And then it was over. 1 year later, 50% of the country still lived in a tent. Earthquakes are increasing every day, or literally every day. They're getting stronger and they're getting bigger. At any day, a disaster could come that puts us in a tent. And in the areas that we live, where there's hundreds of thousands of people, and you put us all in tents for a year, like they are in Nepal, I'm gonna give my kids the absolute best, give my wife the best that I can afford. And that's why we started this company. In looking at the domes and comparing them to regular tents, domes really are a standout. They are strong. They're actually one of the strongest structures that you can possibly have. The dome that we're in can handle 100-mile-an-hour crosswind with 20 pounds per square foot snow load on top. I mean, they're absolutely remarkable. Our typical customer cares about other people. They're worried about what's coming. They are prepared. And once they're prepared for themselves, they're getting ready for other people. When the time comes to set up this tent, you're not gonna worry about what fabric we used. You're not even gonna think about those. And the reason why you're not gonna think about them is because we did. Because I promise you, by the time you end up living in a tent, you're gonna have nature throw all sorts of things at you that you're not used to. And you want a structure that's gonna keep you alive.